What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U. In the last episode, we completed up Solo Classic Mode as Rosalina and Illuma. In this episode, we're going to use Bowser Jr., but it's actually going to be a custom Bowser Jr., and honestly, I should have done this when I first started playing through Classic Mode. Let's bump it back up to 8.0, though, and see how well we fare now that we have these custom moves. So, to talk about my custom Bowser Jr. for a little bit, as you may have noticed, he's pretty high in the defensive department. He also has a little bit of boosted attack, so I believe he has 2 defense badges and 1 offense badge on him, since you can only really put like 3 on a specific character, and I'm not really sure how well I'm going to fare, but these badges do make a huge difference. Like, for instance, last episode we played as Rosalina, and I could not beat, Master and Crazy Hand, or even, like, really any of the forms of Master Core on 8.0. But, I went and equipped a couple of custom badges on Rosalina on my free time, went back on 8.0 Classic Mode, and I was able to get pretty much all the way up to Sword Fates, and that's where I actually lost again. But still, my highest completed now on Rosalina is 7.5, whereas without badges, it was like 6.0. So that's like a lot better, and it's just from adding a few simple badges to the character to either, make their attack stronger or make them last longer with the defensive badges. So based on like my experience with Rosalina, I think the extra attack was nice, so I kind of wanted to keep that with my Bowser Jr. as well. But I also added some defensive badges because, I don't know, I think maybe for Classic Mode at least, having the ability to sustain more hits might actually become really, really helpful. I'm not too sure, what exactly would be the best combination of badges, or what exactly are the best badges in the game, because obviously I don't have them all just yet. But as we get more of them, of course, I'll adjust characters with what I think is probably best, and of course, as we go through Classic Mode as well, I'll adjust, what builds I think are better, for what specific characters. For now, though, let's use our final smash. Bowser Jr. has a pretty cool final smash, actually. You turn into Shadow Mario from Super Mario Sunshine, and yeah, if the characters touch anywhere inside that paint, they will get dealt a ton of damage, and thank goodness for that final smash, because yeah, we were kind of on our last stock. I was a little nervous there because Diddy Kong is actually really, really good in this game. So it would have been really embarrassing to, get knocked out in round 1. But thankfully, we pulled ahead. So let's move on right into round 2. And ooh, it's a team battle. Yeah, let's bring Diddy with us. And, oh, I guess we have to bring Fox too. Did not even realize that. Didn't really have too many choices in our team members then now, did we? But we can get ourselves a, pass for Crazy Orders, and a new wrench from Ness, so that's pretty cool. Let's talk about Bowser Jr. as a character, though. Like, I know I talked about custom moves and equipment a lot already, but we haven't really talked about just the plain old Bowser Jr. character himself. Now, I've played him a few times, more on the 3DS than on the Wii U, but actually, before recording this, I went and did a couple of online For Glory style matches against one of my friends, Aaron MR, and I played specifically Bowser Jr. I lost pretty much every single match, but I only played Bowser Jr. just because I kind of wanted to learn how he moves and how he plays. Not really sure what happened from that, because I'm not sure if I got better or not. Like I said, I lost pretty much every single match, minus a few, but at least it got me a little more familiar with the character. That being said, he's not a character that I particularly like. I'm not saying he's a bad character at all. Actually, Bowser Jr., he seems pretty good, but he's just way different than, the fight style that I prefer in characters. I'm kind of a more, like, fast-paced, up-in-your-face kind of person when it comes to Smash Bros. Like, I really like characters that can do that, and that's often my downfall when I play this game, since I'm not very patient at all, and honestly, 9 times out of 10, I'll just run straight into your face, and if you're a good player, you can just, like, shield or grab me and punish me hardly for it. So, I kind of know where my problems are. It's just a matter of breaking those habits, and Holy crap, this is so slow right now, my gosh. But yeah, and Bowser Jr.'s not a very quick character, especially with the custom equipment that I do have on, since it does sort of make him a little bit slower because of that. He's even slower than he, normally would be without this custom equipment. So, I mean, he's not exactly my favorite character. He's fun to play, I would say, but he wouldn't be my first choice, nor do I really plan on actually, like, furthering my knowledge on how to play this character. Instead, I'd rather, like, focus on other things, like learning text for characters I'm more interested in playing, or I'm actually just trying to learn something basic now. This is probably going to sound stupid to some of you guys, but I'm trying to learn how to be more offensive in my edge guarding, because I've noticed that when I knock a character off stage, rarely do I follow it off stage to try and secure a kill. Like, if it doesn't automatically KO it, usually my opponent can make his way back onto the stage and have a chance to, again, deal more damage to me. And that's actually something I've learned from playing my Amiibos. Like, I actually got a Villager Amiibo, and I've been training that up along with my Link one. I noticed, though, when fighting them, that if they knock me off stage, rarely will they do anything to follow that up. And that's actually a pretty big deal in Smash Bros. Like, that can be the difference between winning a match and losing a match, just having the ability to kill your opponent at a lower percentage. But I guess I'm just, like, too nervous or something to follow my opponents off stage, because, like, for instance, 9 times out of 10 when I'm playing Captain Falcon, if I knock you off stage, I normally won't follow that up with, like, a knee or a back air or anything like that, even though that is, like, a good combo to do. But, it's just that I'm really bad at, like, judging where you're gonna be and where I'm gonna be when I jump, and if my knee will actually connect with you. And then you gotta consider people can also, like, air dodge to avoid the attack and stuff like that. So I'm more, like, worried that I'll end up doing this really cool way to try and get a cool kill and end up just, like, SDing and losing a stock because of it. So I tend to play it more safe, but as a result, that allows my opponents to land back on the stage and have an opportunity to do more damage to me. So that's why I think, like, Amiibos are genius, because it allows you to train them up, and then once they get to the point where they're at around, level 40 or 50, you can start, like, learning from them because they play with your play style, so then you can really easily recognize your own mistakes, which really does help make you a better player. At least I think it does. So I'm pretty happy with my 2 Amiibo purchases so far. Like, I'm not saying that everyone needs to get one, I'm just saying that it's nice to have, especially if you want to get better at the game. Anyways, peace out, Robin. I'm actually really glad that I hit that, because some of the times the AI can actually, like, dodge out of that really easily, but at least we landed it. Alright, let's move on to the next round. Ooh, we actually got an easy one. Just Link and DDD. I'll take it. Looks like we're going to be fighting on the F-Zero stage too, so assuming we can avoid getting hit by a car, we should be alright. Maybe we can actually knock one of them off and onto the stage for an easy KO. That would actually be kind of nice. Anyways, I really want to say that I've been enjoying Classic Mode a lot, just like recording it, because it gives me this weird opportunity to express my opinions on different things about this game and sort of share with you guys, what I'm doing personally to either try and get better or experiment with what works best in the game to give me better results in Classic Mode and stuff like that. And holy crap, that was actually a pretty nice combo there by these two, but they can't team up on me like that. That is not cool. But, yeah, it's actually a really cool experience, and I'm not sure if you guys really like that style better than my normal commentary style, say for my Zelda videos, but it has been making me think a lot more about, finishing up some of those top 5 videos that I sort of have half written, considering I got a couple of Zelda-themed ones, like, almost done. It's just I need to actually finish writing them, and that's the hardest part, honestly, because I'm not the greatest writer at all, so it's kind of hard for me to put my opinions on paper and also have a concise and clear, like, thought process throughout the entire thing, because my writing style, at some points, it can actually contradict itself. Like, I could say one thing, and then in another paragraph, say a completely different thing that just goes against what I said before. So, I've sort of got to become a better writer, I guess, in order to make those style of videos. And I guess really the only way to do that is just practice makes perfect, so just make those style of videos more often, and then you'll get better at it, I guess. But I really do wish I paid more attention in English class when I was going through high school, because my gosh, like, I swear, in high school, I really hated English class. Like, it was my least favorite subject. I just did not like it. But now, since I'm, like, older and I actually recognize that you kind of did need to learn all this stuff in English class, since you do use it in your daily, day-to-day life, especially now since I'm in the line of work that I'm doing, like, with the expansion pack website, you know, I write a majority of the news articles and stuff like that. So it's like, dang, I really wish I was a better writer, because then I could make some cool stuff. But, I mean, I guess I'm learning as I go along now, but that's a tip for you kids. Stay in school and make sure you pay attention, even in those classes that you don't like. Except for maybe math class, because let's be honest, wow, I just completely killed myself there. That was not the right move to do. But yeah, like, that argument of, oh, you're never gonna have a calculator on you at all times is completely null and void now that smartphones exist, because literally everyone has a calculator in their pocket now. Plus, division. You never use that crap in the real life, ever. Like, honestly, I was actually really good at math in high school and stuff like that, so I never had a problem with, like, anything, and I quite enjoyed it. But I've been out of school for, like, almost 4 years now. I have, like, never once used division at all, because it is just, it's not practical in the real world at all. And if you ever do need to actually divide something, it's usually something very small and minuscule that you can pretty much figure out just by looking at the numbers and not actually problem solving. Like, that's how minuscule division actually is. So unless you're going into a job that requires you to be good at math, like bookkeeping or anything like that, division seems kind of pointless to me. And that's my random rant for the day. Pay attention to math though, because like addition, subtraction, and multiplication, that's actually used, at least in my line of work, almost daily. Like, I do a lot of addition and subtraction and multiplication, usually even when I'm buying things. So, I mean, it's practical for the real world. Division, not so much. So if you're not really good at it, don't really worry. Anyways, let's talk about something more exciting and not math. Master Hand and Crazy Hand, man. We actually made it here. Hopefully we can actually do this time, because I am kind of excited that we actually got this far. Oh god, gotta watch out. And oh, thank goodness we avoided that grab too. Now, we are playing on 8.0, which means if we somehow manage to get to the end, we will actually go to Master Fortress. My friend was actually wrong when he said that it has to be 8.5, so it actually is 8.0, and holy crap, we actually made it past the first phase without losing a stock. We're still at 100%, which is pretty dang high, but I'm gonna remain optimistic. We just gotta fight Master Giant. You know what? I've actually learned a lot of this guy's attack patterns, so I think we might actually fare decently well against this guy. Uh-oh, gotta watch out, and dang, I should have shielded on the way down too. That would have made it a little bit safer, but we didn't take too much damage. Oh, when he does this, tip, hang on to the edge of the stage, that way you can avoid getting grabbed. That'll save you a lot of percentages, and oh, here we go with this thing again. Just shield, that's normally what I do, because thankfully it doesn't like break your shield, and holy crap, we actually did it. We didn't even take too much damage either. Alright, now we're on to Master Beast. Now, we should be pretty familiar with this form by now. No, please don't kill me. Oh my gosh, make it back on stage. Oh, okay, good, thank goodness. I really just want to deal as much damage to this guy as I can. We are really close to getting KO'd. Come on, just a couple more attacks. No, why did I do that again? I thought for sure I was actually going to land that time, though. Alright, whatever. We're at 0%. As long as we, like, don't take a ton of damage, we might be able to survive the sword form. And holy crap, alright, 25%. That's actually not bad at all. We might just be able to do this. I've also been, like, sort of learning this phase's patterns as well, so I'm just gonna shield past all this. Alright, he shield broke us, but we also did avoid taking a lot of damage. No, 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 no. All right, I just gotta like dodge and... Oh my gosh, there we go. That is actually really good that we avoided all of that. Only 38%, so we're doing good so far. I don't want to jinx anything though, because like I'm super nervous right now, man. If I can beat him, I know I can get to Master Fortress, so I just gotta recognize his combos and oh crap, not this again. Come on, I just gotta make sure I roll. Don't get hit by the big one. Oh my gosh, that last second shield. Thank goodness. All right, he should almost be done now. We just gotta make sure we don't die. There we go. We got it. Okay. All we gotta do now is fight the shadow version of ourselves. That actually should be fairly easy. And then if we survive, we're going to Master Fortress, man. Oh my gosh. I am incredibly excited right now. I just gotta remain calm. Don't choke too much, at least. And, if I can make it a Master Fortress, I know that the game does spawn a heart container for you, so that will actually remove some of your percentage. But we gotta get there first, so I'm just gonna like try and make it easier. There's also still a time limit to worry about as well. Like I didn't even think about that. Although I think once you unlock Master Fortress, it adds a couple minutes back to the timer, so that'll be helpful. And there we go, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh crap. I've never actually gotten this far before, so I kind of don't know what to do now. From what I understand, oh crap, there's actually enemies in here and stuff like that too. But yeah, like from what I understand, holy crap, lasers much. I need to get out of here, man. But yeah, from what I understand, there are a couple of these core things, and yeah, all you need to do is take out 4 of these cores, and that's it. We've got about 4 minutes to do it. Crap, please do not hurt me. Also, you gotta watch out for... I forget what they're called. I think they're called like danger zones, but yeah, I think that thing on the wall is one of them. If you hit one of those when you're at like 100%, it will instantly KO you no matter what. Oh, come on, I just gotta get a few hits on this thing, please. No, do not land in that lava. That is dangerous. So is getting comboed by a bunch of lasers. All right, there we go. Second core done. Uh-oh, am I... Okay, I think that's supposed to happen because I couldn't actually control my character. What are we doing? Oh, we got thrown back out. All right, that's kind of weird. Let's go back in. I'm not even sure where to go right now, honestly. Let's try going back down here, I guess. Yeah, because this looks different. Oh, crap. That was a trap. I should not have gone in here. Now I am over 100%. Now I got to be really, really careful because... if I even set foot in that danger zone, it is all... oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Okay, okay, here's another core. Let's quickly just kill this, man. All right, there we go. It only takes like 2 aerials. There's one left, man. There's one left. There's only one left, right? I think there is. Can we actually do this, please? I would be so ecstatic if I can actually pull this off on my first try, because this is insane. Right? No, 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 come on, why? I got way too ahead of myself there. I should not have just jumped on that platform. I am kind of upset right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'll see you guys in a second. Man, I was so close. Well, there we go. We defeated Master Core, and yes, since this is on 7.5 now, since we lost, we do not get an opportunity to retry Master Core, or Master Fortress rather, so that's kind of sad. Man, that stinks. I destroyed 3 cores without ever doing that before, and I just made one mistake, and it cost me the entire run. Look at it, we lost all of that stuff too. That really, really stinks. But you know what, I think it was a good learning experience at least. And if I can do that with Bowser Jr., a character that I don't even play, I think we might stand a good chance against Master Fortress with a character that I am more familiar with, especially if we use, you know, custom characters now. But man, what a run, dude. All the way up until the end, the very last thing. I'm kind of upset, man. I really wanted to do that too. I don't even know what to say, man. At least, like I said, we learned something from it. I know how to use, or I know how to like navigate Master Fortress a little bit better considering I'd never actually been inside the thing before. So I kind of know what to expect next time we actually get to that point. And honestly, I think, you know, eventually we can get to the point where we can actually complete classic mode on 9.0, because I feel like if I go back and study Master Core's attack patterns just a little bit more and really learn how to properly dodge or guard against a majority of his attacks, it'll actually be a lot easier. Like, I feel like in his beast form and his giant form, I actually dodged a lot of his attacks and didn't really take too much damage, and that's sort of the reason why I was able to actually survive as long as I did and take down the sword form. So I'll try and learn that a little bit more, and then honestly, the end goal for me would be beating classic mode on 9.0 without ever losing a stock, because then I could get that one, like, event panel. That's like the one thing that I look at, like, right now on all the event panels, and I feel like, yeah, there's no way I could possibly do that with the amount of skill that I have. Like, everything else I feel like I could probably do given enough time, but that one thing on 9.0 without ever losing a stock, that's the one daunting task that I really, really just want to, like, beat, just to prove to myself, you know, that I can do it, you know? But, look at the bright side. Like, we almost filled out this entire Bowser Jr. picture. Like, there's just a little bit over here that I can't seem to get. And, whoops, well, doesn't seem like I'm going to get the chance to fill it out because the credits are over. It's actually a pretty cool picture, though. Like, it's Bowser Jr. on the Mario Kart 8 stage. Looks kind of funny. I like it. Alright, so there we go. That was probably my most successful run of classic mode on a higher difficulty so far. So, if anything, we'll go away, you know, with that, knowing that so far that has been my best attempt. Anyways, that is going to wrap things up for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.